Hello everyone, welcome back to Latte the Bunny. Today we are going to talk about hay.
Yep, hay is the key letting your bunny live longer. Do you know what can happen if a bunny isn't eating hay?
It will be a disaster! Get it? Bunny will have many health problems.
Such as dental problems, fatty liver disease, gastrointestinal stasis, aka GI stasis. Also may result in weight loss and malnutrition. It could lead to a shorter lifespan if your bunny isn't eating hay.
Rabbit's main diet 80% should be hay. I will give you 3 seconds to take the screenshot because this is very important. 1, 2. Did you take it? 2. Did you say I did it? Go back and take it again. We have titled 10 common questions of hay. Mom and I will tell you everything about hay today.
Here are the common 10 questions. So let's get started. Number 1. How many types of hay can rabbits eat? We are going to introduce 7 common types of hay today. There are Timothy, autumn, meadow, rye, botanical, archer, lucerne, aka alfalfa. I have done my own research course referencing online's chart.
We know numbers is boring, so we have done the works for you.
Based on all the numbers online that we can find, we create a summary of hay nutrition chart.
But still boring! Too many numbers.
Okay. I will just give you a very quick summary.
Hay nutrition for rabbits typically includes 3 main components: fiber, protein, and calcium. Fiber is for digestion, which means it helps maintain healthy gut motility. Protein is for energy, which provides essential amino acids for overall health. However, too much protein can be harmful, so a moderate level is ideal for adult rabbits. Calcium is for bones. Calcium content is essential but should be relatively low in hay for adult rabbits. So based on my cross-referencing online research, we can know that Timothy, orchard, and meadow. These 3 hay has a slightly higher number in fiber. Autumn hay has the lowest calcium number, which is good for adult bunny. And meadow hay has the lowest number in protein, which means it's good for maintaining or losing weight.
Got it.
We have tidied up all the resources to this boring summary and optimized to this easy-read analytic. Hay in these ranges should be safe for rabbits, but this is just a general guideline based on my research. From different circumstances, your bunny may need to have a different kind of hay diet, so it's advisable to consult your vet. Also keep in mind that actual nutrition values can be varied based on factors like growing condition and harvesting time.
So you must wonder, which one is our main hay?
So let's get into number 2. What type of hay is best for my rabbits? Latte's main hay is autumn and meadow. For the autumn hay, yeah, we know it may slightly fatten your bunny a bit, but I think the information has been slightly exaggerated on internet. The oat will fatten your bunny is for the processed oat. And don't forget the raw oat. It's actually good for your bunny to grind their teeth. So you may wonder why we didn't give Latte Timothy hay. Yes, we did. Or should we say we tried? I won't force her to eat Timothy anymore, cause she will just keep making Timothy soup for me. From my rabbit essential video, I have talked about we mix hay for Latte, meadow for the bedding, and autumn hay is her main hay. So what is the best hay for rabbits? The answer is mix it up and choose the hay your rabbit's willing to eat. If your rabbit loves Timothy hay, yes, stick on it. But if your rabbit hates Timothy hay and refuses to eat, then I wouldn't say that it's the best hay for your rabbit. According to my rabbit savvy vet, oat hay is as good as Timothy hay in general. And there are plenty of different hay types that are suitable for rabbits, and we have just introduced some to you. So why not just mix it up? But remember, except for the loosened hay. You shouldn't give it to your adult rabbit.
But I like loosened hay.
But you are not a baby anymore. Number 3. Do you know adult and baby rabbits need different hay types? Loosened hay, also known as alfalfa, in Australia is called loosened hay. Loosened hay is for young growing rabbits and pregnant or lactating females, primarily because of its higher nutritional content, particularly in terms of calcium and protein, which can support the development of their bones and teeth for baby rabbits. On the other hand, feeding adult rabbit loosened hay may lead to dental problems or obesity because of the excess calcium, can also increase the risk of kidney stones or bladder stones in rabbits. So remember, do not feed your adult rabbits loosened hay, even they love it. I reckon to have a hay transitional time for young rabbits to adult rabbits. You can make small amounts of new grass hay, such as timothy or autumn. Gradually increase the proportion of grass hay over a period of time. We will talk about detail of how to take care of young rabbits in the future video. Now let's dig into hay. Number 4 and 5. How to encourage my bunny to eat more hay. Also, my rabbit refused to eat hay. What should I do? There are a few tips that can encourage your rabbit to eat more hay. Find a forage your rabbit like. It can be dry flowers or herbs. Sprinkle the forage on the hay. It can add more flavor and make it more interesting for them. Dry flower can be such as lavender, calendula, chamomile, red rose, or sunflower. Dry herbs can be like mint, dill, or parsley. But please be aware of your sources. Some of the herbs is for humans, so they may contain other ingredients such as sesame oil or some nut. If the ingredient is not pure, please do not feed your rabbits. There are actually many forages are safe for rabbits, and we will discuss that in the future video. You can even sprinkle some pellets on hay as well. Remember to use moderation when sprinkling forage on your rabbit's hay. The primary goal is to encourage them to eat more hay rather than replace it. We also found out if we place hay on the latte, will encourage her to eat more hay. We have talked about this before in my rabbit essential video. You can go and check out how we made the hay litter box. Hay is not just food for rabbits. When they stand on hay, it gives them a sense of security and encourage natural behaviors like poo and wee. So instead of trying to suppress these instincts, it's important to find ways to accommodate their natural behaviors for their well-being. Also, keep their eating environment clean is also important. We clean Latte's litter box every day. We have been advised from a vet at least you need to clean rabbit's litter box once in 2 days. Regularly cleaning your rabbit's litter box not only helps prevent infections, but also encourages them to consume more hay. We have talked about this in detail in the rabbit essential video.
Go and watch the video!
Yeah, right after you finish watch this video. Otherwise, Latte might bite you. The one last tip can encourage your rabbit to eat more hay. Adding extra hay to their hay box during the day can further stimulate their hay consumptions. Every time I add more hay into Latte's litter box, she will be very excited to tie up all the hay. Also, every evening we will change her litter box and fill with fresh hay. She knows when I drag the hay bin and she will start to blinky and circle around me. If you be consistent and set out a routine for your rabbits, they will understand they will never run out of hay. That could also be another key to encourage rabbit eating more hay. Number 6. How much hay is enough? I believe most of the people know rabbits need unlimited hay. But do you know why? Rabbits require constant access to fresh hay 24/7 because of their continuously growing teeth and their unique one-way digestive system. Unlike some animals, rabbits can't vomit. That makes constant eating of hay even more important, because they need hay to help with their excretion. And some people might start saying, but hay is very expensive. I cannot afford them to have unlimited hay. What if I tell you, number 7, do you know hay can be cheap? We bought our hay from a local pet stock. It's about $25 per bale for autumn hay. And as I previously mentioned, latte also eat meadow. Meadow is about $20 per bale. It depends on the season, but 2 bales of hay normally you wouldn't over $50. And I understand different country may be different. This is Australia hay price, but I think you should be able to find a bale of hay from the farm, hay dealers, or even online retailers. I found a local pet stock online by just Googling, so I believe you guys can find something else in your local area. In general, 2 bales of hay can typically last for about 6 months for my bunny. Some people may think, oh, my bunny couldn't eat that much hay. Remember I have mentioned that hay is not just food for rabbits. Rabbits feel secure while they standing on hay and encourage them poop and wee. So hay is also bedding material for consumable. If you buy a bale of hay, it's way cheaper, fresher, and you don't have to worry wasting hay by using it as bedding. Also, have you thought about while you throwing out dirty hay? It's not wasting, it's actually saving. If you're changing the hay box regularly, it can encourage your rabbits to eat more hay, and eat more hay, your rabbit can be healthier. Also, it can reduce the infection chance if you change their hay box regularly. So spend about $50, it can last almost half a year. I feel like you can say that it's saving, not wasting. I'm not saying you shouldn't use packaged hay. We use some packaged hay sometimes as well. Like I couldn't find a local grown Timothy hay in Australia, so sometimes I also buy a Timothy packaged hay to mix it up. Or packaged hay might just suit you. And this is just the experience sharing to let people know you have an alternative way, which can be more economic for people.
So you may wonder, how do you store hay when you buy a bale?
Number 8. How to store hay, or how we store hay. For the hay delivery, we use a giant canvas bag. Highly recommended to have a hay bag or a heavy-duty bag to pack your hay properly while you're taking a bale of hay back home. Otherwise, it might end up like our first time experience. There's hay everywhere in our car, and it's not easy to clean. So after we take back a bale of hay, we will put it in an outdoor storage box. So we live in a tiny apartment and we don't really have a big balcony. In this way, it might be a bit mess when we deliver it back, but think about you can stay more than 6 months and everything will be worth it. And definitely make sure your hay do not get wet. Once your hay get wet, it will be very easily to grow mold. Mold is very easy to spread to entire bale of hay. The best way to store hay is in a well-ventilated area and definitely ensuring it remains dry. Number 9. Do you know rabbits can have hay fever just like humans? If your bunny is sneezing, perhaps you need to filter your hay. Some rabbits are lucky. They don't really have the hay fever issue. And as the owner, you're luckier. You don't need to filter hay. But Latte did have the sneezing issue before I filtered the hay. So I would like to share the experience of how we filter the hay. And before that, I want to clarify, not only baled hay, but also some packaged hay. can even contain finer hay particles. Anyhow, if your bunny is sneezing, definitely check the hay if contains too much particles. Also, please consult your vet. It may have other severe issues that could cause your bunny to sneeze. So once we take the bale hay back, we will cut the hay in the storage box. And we grab the hay out, spread the compressed hay, and we'll start to shake a bit. That will allow the particles go through the mesh. The mesh drawer is from IKEA. So and the container and bin. And once we down the filter, we put the hay into the bin. And as I say, this is an option. If you're lucky your rabbit doesn't have a respiratory issue, once you put your baled hay into the storage, you can just grab the hay out and feed them. But we don't really have a choice, because every time when we got lazy, grab the hay directly, put it into Latte's hay box, and she may start to sneeze. Comment below whether you are the lucky one or not. We are interested. Number 10. How to distinguish hay quality. I'm using the autumn hay as an example because this is Latte's main hay. And as you can see, the good quality hay is a bit greenish and golden color. How about the bad quality hay? We bought a bit of hay and eventually chalked it all out. You can see there are some black spots. Those are mold. And this one is even worse. This is a very moldy hay. So in this and this, hay is not only growing mold, also the color is pretty yellowish instead of goldenish. So next time if you see this kind of bad quality hay, please just throw it. Throw it entirely.
It's a disaster!
If a rabbit eats moldy hay, it can potentially lead to digestive problems, respiratory issues, and even liver damage.
So it is very important to check the hay quality before you buy it. Congratulations! Now you are the expert of bunnies hay. Before we say goodbye, I'm going to tell you a fun fact. When I eat different hay, will produce different color of Cocoa Puffs. And I would like to proudly present my golden Cocoa Puffs.
Do you know you can assess a rabbit's health by examining their poop? Next video, we're going to talk about bunnies' poop. And thanks for watching till the end. If you want to see more bunnies content, remember to subscribe to us, turn on the notification, and we will see you next time. Bye!